Productions. It's time for Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Now let's have some fun. Here is your host, Johnny Radio.
Yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I had an absolute blast, man. Are you kidding me? Friday night, went and saw a little Runaway Grooms and some J.J. Grey at the Levitt Shell. What a beautiful evening that was. Then on Saturday, my goodness, thank you to all those out there who listened and participated and went down to Wingfest down at River Garden Park. It was awesome. I had so much fun. Thank you all for coming and seeing us over at the VIP tent. Everybody was partying, eating wings. Skinny did not win the wing eating contest. And my favorite team, the Barnyard Pimps, did not place. Got to ask y'all a question, though. I think some of them are a little mad at me. I hope they know I love them. I announced, of course, the winners from 10 to 1st. And I went from 10th all the way to, and there were over 60 teams there. So it was a wonderful event at World Wing Fest. We raised a lot of money for the Ronald McDonald House. Paul, everybody did a great job of putting that bad boy on. But so I'm announcing the winners all the way up. And remember, these are cash prizes. So right when I'm about to announce the winner, I kind of jokingly look over and was like, Tim and the Barnyard Pimps. And then I said, didn't even place in the top 10. So they went from screaming and yelling in elation and the happiest people in the world till I ripped out their freaking heart. And I kind of feel bad. So just know I love you, Pimps. I love you, Barnyard Pimps. But for real, everybody who showed up, it was a wonderful event. Thank y'all so much. We all had a whole lot of fun. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend. A lot of basketball we're going to talk about, especially starting at 11:30 today. A lot of basketball talk. You know we got some hoops tonight. 6 o'clock, we got the Magic, who can't shoot, playing the Cavs. My goodness, that was one of the worst shooting teams I've seen in a long, long time. You got the 76ers and the Knicks. Man, home court teams were winning.
First time since like 2013, all the top-seeded home court teams won the first
And I think
game.
it was, first 5 favorites covered. Then it was a couple.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, it was a if you were a NBA fan and your team was in the playoffs and you were at home, you left your arena really damn happy. But we got Magic and Cavs at 6. You got the 76ers and the Knicks at 6:30. The Lakers and the Nuggets tonight at 9 o'clock. The Lakers have lost 9 straight to the Nuggets. Anthony Davis was awesome. LeBron James was awesome. What did I say? D'Lo was going to have to be awesome. Well, he was not. Nuggets took care of business and, again, have beaten the Lakers 9 straight games. So we got some hoops to talk about. Again, 11:30, we're going to get down with Terry Davis. We'll talk about what we've seen, what we're going to see, and how to make a little money. We'll also talk some Tigers and some Grizzlies and all that good stuff on my. Now, Jake Crane's going to join us here from Crane & Company here in just a little bit. We're talking everything from the NFL draft that is this Thursday. Can you believe it? NFL draft this Thursday. Well, also, I want to talk especially to Jake about the quarterbacks because, you know, the whole J.J. McCarthy, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. I mean, there's Bo Nix, Michael Penix, all these guys. Like, you know, Caleb Williams, number 1 to the Bears. My man just left and went to Tokyo. You know what I mean? Like right in the middle of the pre-draft process, just him and his girlfriend head off to Tokyo. They're like, oh, you know what, man? We're going to cancel a couple meetings. We're going to run and have a little fun over in Tokyo. We'll be back. Talk about him. We got to talk about Jaden Daniels maybe not wanting to go to the Commanders. Drake May, every single time I watch another show or listen to another podcast or another talking head, talking about his mechanics, having to work with his mechanics. Maybe he's a little bit too hype. It seems like he's getting a lot of shade, but everybody and their grandmother's falling in love with J.J. McCarthy. And then Michael Penix, people are like taking Bo Nix over Michael Penix and talking about him maybe going to the Broncos. And the only thing I can think is because do you think Sean Payton just likes short quarterbacks? Because he's not like Drew Brees. I keep hearing that, Sean Payton, he'll be the next like Drew Brees. Bo Nix played more games in college football than anybody. My man was a starting machine, and he was a damn good college quarterback. But even in his last year at Oregon, he was 120th in yards per attempt. He does not push the ball down the field. This is the National Football League. And then Michael Penix, who can push the ball down the field, nobody likes him, and people are also saying his age when Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr. are basically the same age. And I don't know if you remember, do you know who beat Oregon twice last year? Oh, that's right. Michael Penix Jr. outplayed Bo Nix in both games last year and beat him. But the lasting memory we have against is that good Michigan team, which was a Michigan defense that was dominant, a run game that was ridiculous. Do you remember little homie? My man, dude, what was it, 2 rushing touchdowns in the first few minutes of that game? And it wasn't even Blake Corum. So we're going to talk a lot of NFL draft. We'll also talk about the new rules and regulations that are going on in the college football game. Now we got tablets, we got 2-minute warnings, and we got helmet comm for the quarterback. We're going to talk about all this stuff and so much more with, I think, the best in the business. I love the fact that I don't have to get up at 6. But no matter when I get up, I can just pull up on YouTube, Crane and Company. You got Blaine, you got David, and you got Jake right there tearing it up. Always keeping you at the breast of what's going on. Check out Crane and Company. What's up, Jake?
Yeah, what is up? Yeah, look, we hop out the bed like we're possessed. Somebody's got to carry the boat, Johnny Radio.
Dude, and y'all already, you're like, wake up. Got a lot of knowledge. But again, my favorite part about it is I sleep till 8 and I put you on right when I want to wake up because I can watch you when I want. So, like, that's the cool thing about YouTube.
It's 24 hours, baby. We're always here. Just look outside your window when you're eating dinner. I'm there watching.
All right, I got to start off. We're going to talk a little football today because the NFL drafts this week, and I really want to pick your brain on the quarterback situation because I'm extremely confused about a couple guys. And again, this is the talking heads, rumors and leak stuff. But then we also have, like Caleb Williams does like pink nails and likes to just take trips to Tokyo in the middle of the draft process. So we have a lot of weird stuff going on. But before we get into the NFL draft, I'm going to start with the college game.
Yeah.
You now have the 2-minute warning.
Yep.
We're now going to have helmet comms in the quarterback and the coach. They can talk to each other. I think, up to 15 seconds on the play clock left. You also are going to be able to have the tablets on the sideline. I think it's, 18 tablets per team?
Per team. 18 you can have on the sideline and in the booth during a game.
That is that's a big game changer. First and foremost, what are your opinions on these new little rule changes? Is this basically is the helmet comms because of Jim Harbaugh?
Look, some people have said it's because of sign stealing, but if you give one guy a microphone in his helmet, that doesn't mean that everybody can hear it. Like, I'm so confused how some people think this is somehow going to stop sign stealing. It may make more teams huddle, right? Because you can get that information into a huddle and not have to signal unless you're doing some sort of check or some audible at the line of scrimmage. But this isn't going to be some, stop on signaling. I mean, yes, the quarterback gets to hear and maybe get a little information on what just happened or what the coach thinks is going to happen while he's giving the play. But somebody still, if you don't huddle, got to give the wide receivers the call. You can bark out to the offensive line, but in some venues, the offensive line can't hear. So this isn't going to stop signal stealing, which is legal, by the way, if you do it the right way. The 2-minute warning, rumor has it, which I don't believe this, is that they're actually not going to have a commercial during the 2-minute warning. What I think they're going to do is do that little side-by-side.
Exactly,
right?
like golf.
That we see at the Masters, that we see in the NBA and NHL playoffs. That it's not really a commercial, but it's kind of a commercial while everybody's waiting. I don't mind it that much. I think the tablet is going to have more of an effect on anything because, listen, I've been on the sideline trying to draw that stuff up on a chalkboard or a whiteboard or whatever. Takes a lot of time, and it ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock painting. So the fact that I can sit here and show you on a tablet, hey, guys, here's the play, this is exactly what happened, makes it way more efficient, and more people are visual learners than not. So I think that's going to make the gameplay a little bit smoother. It's going to make the teaching a little bit smoother on both sides of the ball. So I don't think the helmet mic or the 2-minute warning is going to have near the effect that the tablets on the sideline are going to have.
I think the tablets, like, I agree with you 100%. That's going to be huge. I mean, that is massive. It's going to be great for the coaches, the players. It's going to be great for the product as well, I think. Helps both sides of the ball. The one thing, though, like, I keep thinking about the helmet communications. I feel like when initially, teams that go fast and play with tempo and are trying to get up and down, I feel like this doesn't help them nearly as much. But if you are a slow pace of play, you like to huddle and execute, you're a 3-down offense, this will be beneficial to you. Does this change possibly maybe some coaching style? Like, will we see some teams that usually go fast all the time where they might slow it up a little bit more?
No, I think you may see some teams that go fast, really, have it, but you don't have to use it, right? Like, it's voluntary. You can choose to do it or choose not to. I think you'll see some guys that are like, look, we're cooking on offense the way we do it. I don't want to mess up any of the streamlined information, especially if we didn't practice it during the spring, and just go out there and be like, all right, well, we're going to try it. No, what I'm interested to see is, and it's the greatest stroke of irony, and it shows you how cyclical not only sports are, but life is. So advances in technology, a la the helmet mic, may lead to more teams going back in time and start to huddle. I think you may see some more teams start to huddle, but I don't think you're going to see anybody switch from going 4-wheel drive back to 2-wheel just because they put a little Circuit City in the helmet.
I love that. I like that. That's really interesting. That is how everything is cyclical. And by the way, I mean, it's always the pendulum swings to one side. Everything goes extreme, then it comes back down to the middle, and then goes far to the right, and then back to the middle. I mean, it's just life, back and forth, back and forth. Got to know, though, about this year's NFL draft, and I need your help because I feel like I'm losing my mind. Caleb Williams to the Bears, loves his pink fingernails, just decides in the middle of the pre-draft process he's going to take a trip with his girlfriend. My man walks to the beat of his own drum. That makes me a little bit concerned if I was the Bears or anybody was taking him. Immense talent. Dude's got talent just dripping. But it still was an abject failure. Remember the last 6 games at USC? That was just terrible. And we did see what happened against Notre Dame. He was awful. I don't know if he plays through the pocket enough, if he's trying to extend. I don't know. Caleb Williams, he's going to be the number 1 pick. I like him. Jaden Daniels, I like. He has an issue with Washington. Drake May, you're hearing a lot of bad things, but you got to help me right now. I know J.J. McCarthy loves to meditate. He's positive. He's a hell of an athlete. But him, being this now possibly top 5, top 10, no farther than 15 pick has me a little perplexed because this is a guy who didn't push the ball down the field. Again, Michigan won with defense and running the football game. And I also remember that TCU game in that first half with those 3 picks. So are you sold on J.J. McCarthy?
I'm sold on him down the road, just not right now. I think he's a guy that needs at least a couple years to keep developing and sitting behind somebody at the NFL level that can be there while he's developing and then he takes over. I don't think he's a guy that can plug and play. Not many are, but especially in this class, I don't think he's in the top 4 or 5 of guys that I would want to have leading my NFL offense right now. Not that he won't be. I think he's like a year and a half behind Bo Nix, right, from a developmental standpoint. But they do this every year. You get 2 different things. You have a bunch of smart football guys that sit around in one room and talk themselves into reaching to take somebody, or you're setting this guy up to be a smokescreen so somebody will move up and take him so you can get somebody else. We saw that with Will Levis last year, right? We see it every year. They're going to reach for a guy, and they're going to smoke screen a guy. I think J.J. McCarthy may be a little bit of both. But when it comes to Caleb Williams, this is why having the number 1 pick is great, but it also kind of sucks Because if you got to get a quarterback, and we know how talented Caleb Williams is, but he's not a winner. He's not a winner. Now, there's been guys that haven't won in college that have won big in the NFL. I'm not saying that that's never happened, but he doesn't do great when it's not going great. That's the part about him I don't trust. Now, when I look at a guy like Jaden Daniels, I think Jaden Daniels did more with an even worse defense in the SEC than Caleb Williams did at USC in the Pac-12. So to me, I would take Jaden Williams over Caleb Williams. But the guy that they keep bad-mouthing, and I don't understand it, is Drake. To me, I think Drake May is the best quarterback in this class. That's right, I said it. I think the man had literally nothing around him and a new OC last year. I think he can make all the throws. I think he's a more athletic Justin Herbert. I really believe that. So it's going to be crazy regardless of how it ends up. But if you're the Bears, you almost have to take Caleb Williams, because if you don't,
and he's a star, you're screwed.
And he's a star, you're fired, right? Unless the next guy you pick, or the guy you picked instead of him, he better ball. And you saw what C.J. Stroud did last year. He better ball. So it's going to be interesting to monitor for sure.
Yeah, it really will be. Another thing that you have to help me with, because you talk this through very well, make it easy for the audience to understand. But the Bo Nix, you know a lot about Bo because of his time at Auburn. Plus, he's made more starts than anybody in college football. His year at Oregon, everything Bo's done, he's been a great college quarterback. But then I also look at Michael Penix Jr. and I'm seeing like both guys, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, look, Bo Nix, definitely a little more durable, strong, but he was 120th in football at yards per attempt. He doesn't push the ball down the field. He played in a very quarterback-friendly system at Oregon. I like Bo Nix, but I can't say that I like him more than Michael Penix Jr., and everybody has Bo Nix going ahead of him. When Michael Penix Jr., by the way, beat Bo Nix and outplayed him twice last year when they dropped Oregon.
Yeah, the one thing that kind of scares people a little bit with Penix is his health, right? But I actually think in the NFL, the way they protect the quarterback, he's probably in a lot better shape than he was in college, even though they're making strides to try and make the quarterback basically put him in a knocker ball. Look, when it comes to throwing the ball, I think Michael Penix reminds me of a left-handed Phillip Rivers, not only because of the velocity he's able to create, but the velocity he's able to create from kind of a three-quarters motion. But he gets the ball out, man. He's a big guy. He doesn't get a lot of balls batted down. I think the thing with Bo Nix that I'm going to find very intriguing is I do think his game translates to the NFL pretty well. I think he's a lot more mobile than what people think. But there are question marks on his ability to hit intermediate, wide receivers and receivers down the field consistently, right? That's a question on him. That is not a question with Michael Penix. Now, look, Bo Nix did have Troy Franklin. He did have some guys that can really do it on the outside, but Michael Penix had an absolute, bag of riches there at wide receiver with Rome, with Polk, with McMillan, with all those guys. But
and
look, in the
good
NFL, you're probably
line.
And the Joe Moore Award-winning offensive line. But you look at where Michael Penix could go. He could go into a situation that's kind of ready-made for him. So again, that's what makes this draft so intriguing. It's this quarterback class. I tell you another guy to watch out for, man, Spencer Rattler. I like the way he's made up. I like the way he's kind of overcome adversity and grown as a person. I think he may be the sneaky pick of the draft coming up here Thursday.
Ooh, I didn't even think about old Spencer Rattler, man. A little sneaky pick, definitely going late. But I did have to come back to one quick thing that you said that I agree with more than anything. I'm not as worried. Yes, the NFL, the guys are bigger, stronger, faster. But again, Tom Brady played to his 45. Aaron Rodgers is coming off Achilles, and he's 40 years old. Kirk Cousins is 35 years old down in Atlanta, just got a new contract coming off an Achilles. I mean, in the NFL, you might have bad things happen, but they are going to protect you. If they can protect you, again, I think Michael Penix Jr. could be an absolute steal late.
Yeah, that's why I'm interested to see where the middle of this draft class goes, right? We got a good handle on who we think's going to go at the top. Now, it may not be in the order that everybody thinks, but I think most people are going to be right with who's off the board. And yeah, I mean, when you go to the NFL, basically if you touch the quarterback, like you go to Guantanamo Bay, the IRS shows up to your house, your wife divorces you, and you can't see your kids for 6 months. So, yeah, I think Penix is in good shape.
What are you doing this week, man? What you got coming down the pipe? What am I going to be watching? We're
live streaming the first round of the entire draft on Thursday. So you got to join us for that. We've got Jim Nagy, who runs the Senior Bowl, coming on, probably the best guy you can have when it comes to the draft. It's not Mel Kiper. It's not McShay. It's Jim Nagy for sure. We got Jonathan Hutton from Outkick coming on tomorrow to talk some draft. We're talking NBA playoffs, actually talking NBA now that it's the playoffs, the NHL playoffs, obviously college football in the spring game. Talked about Arch this morning and the freak out over, his spring game performance. So, look, whether you watch, whether you listen, go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. It's Crane & Company, CRAIN and Company. Come hang out with us.
Man, have a wonderful week, and we'll do it again next Monday, homie.
All right, buddy. Sounds good. Y'all be good.
That is Jake Crane. He is the man. Check out Crane & Company. They ain't no dead gum joke. Guess what we got, though? We haven't even talked really NBA basketball. We're going to talk that on the other side with Terry Davis. It is a fun day, Monday. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
This is hard to believe, but the Hyundai Santa Fe is actually better? I know, that's crazy, isn't it? The 2024 Santa Fe is new, top to bottom, and even better than before. It's almost as big as the Palisade, so roomy, and now it's got a standard third row. Everybody's clamoring for that. And it's the best SUV when it comes to the ride than ever before. You know how with SUVs you love it because you're sitting high, but you don't get that luxury kind of ride like a sedan? You do with the 2024 Santa Fe. It's the best riding SUV ever, and it's quiet. It's the ultimate family car. All you've got to do to be sold is to test drive it. The people at Homer Skelton Hyundai are saying, come try it. You'll love it. Homer Skelton Hyundai, right at the corner of Highway 78 and Craft Road. First exit in Mississippi. Go see the ultimate SUV, the 2024 Santa Fe.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Over 700 firearms in stock. Home defense guns, old guns, new guns, used guns, big guns, little guns. Every gun you can think of, Classic Arms has them. All brands like Glock, SIG, Colt, Ruger, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Beretta, Benelli, Remington, Winchester, and more. Guaranteed lowest prices in town. Only gun importer in the Mid-South. Free gun inspections and appraisals and free bore sighting for the upcoming deer season. Shop online at ClassicArmsOfMemphis.com or visit Classic Arms at 1740 Germantown Parkway behind Corky's Barbecue in Cordova.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
If you've tried to buy a Rolex watch lately, you know how difficult it is. New models are in rare supply. Some jewelers put you on wait lists. Others make you buy their other jewelry at inflated prices just to be considered for a Rolex purchase. Well, that's all changed now that Genesis Diamonds has arrived. Genesis Diamonds is the premier dealer of luxury pre-owned Rolex timepieces. People who come in are shocked to see Daytonas, Hulks, Submariners, Pepsis, Datejusts, all the hard-to-find Rolex watches ready to wear today. At Genesis, we've used our worldwide connections to find only the first luxury pre-owned Rolexes, immaculate, pristine watches, fairly priced with no strings attached, and with flexible financing options. So enough with the wait list and the retail jeweler games. Get the Rolex of your dreams today at Genesis Diamonds. And if you already have a Rolex and are interested in trading up, we also have Rolex buyers on site every day. Just another example of how we're forever changing the jewelry landscape here. Genesis Diamonds, official jeweler of the Tennessee Titans at Poplar and Perkins Extended.
Jenkins Floors and More invites you to their retail warehouse where they pass wholesale savings on to you. Jenkins Floors in Hernando, Little Rock, and Cleveland, Mississippi specializes in flooring and carpeting, tile, plantation shutters, and blinds. Jenkins makes your life easy with a 2-week turnaround. Contractors, builders, or family projects, call 662-469-9350 for a free estimate. Owners Timmy and Rebecca Jenkins say hello to Sports 56 fans and look forward to your business.
Hey, Mid-South! Discover your new ride at Gossett Kia on the Pike. You want it? We Gossett with 2024 Kia Forte LXS. 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. How about 2023 Kia EV6 Wind, rear-wheel drive, $249 a month. Plus, Gossett Kia's got 2024 Telluride LX front-wheel drive, $369 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing, all 24-month lease. And you'll always find peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So stop what you're doing and call Bobby J, because he's ready to put you in a new Kia today. That's Gossett Kia, 1900 Covington Pike. Online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we Gossett at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 650 acquisition P, 30,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage. Forte RE756 120, MSRP 22,320, EV6 P56 03393, MSRP 50,200, Telluride RG5 1041, MSRP 37,935. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 4/30/2024. Dealer stock only.
Listen each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and join Ottawild Presbyterian Church for worship. Ottawild is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
All the wisdom of the universe is in these bones.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your good buddy, Johnny Radio. Man, I hope you're having a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a great one. I'm in a great mood. Life is extremely wonderful, especially right now. And I got to tell you, one of the reasons I was in a great mood is because I had a great weekend. Went and saw a little J.J. Gray Runaway Grooms at the Shell. Wingfest was off the chain. 3 baseball games yesterday. Was at the park from 9:30 to 9 o'clock. Great damn weekend. And then I had to watch a whole lot of basketball and check my phone a whole bunch. It's a good thing, though. I got somebody who I know was watching all the games. That's Terry Davis, because we're going to talk about the NBA. But the reason also my weekend was, really nice is because, damn it, I look good. Because I went to Frontier Western Store, and so should you. 5880 Goodman Road down in Olive Branch. Head on down there. Get all y'all spring and summer fashions. And they don't just have you dressed from head to toe. They have your girl dressed from head to toe. They have your mother dressed from head to toe. They have your kids dressed from head to toe. They have a great children's department, a ladies' boutique, a men's section, and the largest boot showroom in the world. Head on down to 5880 Goodman Road down in Olive Branch, or shop online at FrontierWesternStore.com. Terry Davis, happy Monday, brother.
Man, happy Monday, man. It's turned to be a beautiful, beautiful day. It's nice outside. If you're inside and can't get out, take a half a day and go enjoy the day. It's beautiful outside.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it is so beautiful. And we got some action tonight. We got a little NBA action. We got to talk about
NBA action.
We got to talk
about in before the game started at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we got 6:30. You got 6:30. You're going to be a little split screen. And then 9 o'clock, you got your team, the Lakers, who play the Nuggets. And I have to start right there because the Lakers are your team. They've lost 9 straight to the Nuggets. I mean, what can you say about Anthony Davis and LeBron James? They dominated. They were great. They were awesome. But
they did what they needed to do. Austin Reeves and Rui did not show up. And
D'Lo didn't play any defense on anybody.
But I tell everybody, Denver, they let you – it's like a boxing match with Denver. They let you pound on them for the first 2 quarters. In the third quarter, say, okay, all right, man, we done with y'all. We're going to come back and take y'all 15-point lead and then go up and explode. And that's what they've been doing lately. They've been just letting teams punch themselves out early, and then the third quarter they go and say, look, we're going to take over at the halftime and see can y'all keep up.
Yeah, I looked down at my phone and saw the Lakers were up by like 11 or 12 points in the first half. And I was like, damn, man, I'm out trying to have a good time. Don't be doing me like this. You know what I'm saying? And then all you know, you look back and you check it a little bit later, you kind of forget what happened. You're like, I knew it. Nuggets won by 11.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. You know, they've been doing that a lot for the last, I think the last month and a half of the season. You know, they let all these teams get up on double digits in the first half. And then right before halftime, about 2 minutes in, that's when they start making a run and get it to 10 by halftime. And then, boom, after that, by the middle of the third quarter, you down double digits.
How is it that, you know, we know that Nikola Jokic is the best player on the planet right now? Like, you really can't argue it. When it comes to basketball, he is the bad man on campus. You know what I'm saying?
But he got some good backup singers, though, man.
He's got a great supporting cast. But hold on, this is the one thing that I have to. This is what trips me out about him.
Yeah,
he's the best player on the court, but the second and the third best player on the court are Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
Yes.
Yet they can't even overcome the way that this Denver Nuggets team plays basketball through the best player in the world in Jokic.
Because you don't even think about Ben Gordon. You don't think about that guy who brother just got.
He's the dude who lifts all around him.
And Murray, it's just he got so much stuff around him. And my thing is, you got to shut them down and just let Joke and Jamal go off and shut everybody else down. You shut everybody else down, you got a chance. You shut Ben Gordon down. You set Murray down. Not Murray, but Porter down. Then you got a shot.
I do hear what you're saying. The thing is, though, is I just watch Jokic, and I don't remember a superstar athlete who has made his teammates around him so much better. Like, his shine is bright, but damn, he makes everybody else shine looks better. I mean, Aaron Gordon, we never thought of him in the way we did until he gets with Jokic. Michael Porter, always injured, you know, hadn't lived up to all the hype. His knees, you know, what would have been with his knees? Now he's doing great. Jamal Murray, let's be real. He was not looked at. I mean, people talked about D-Book. I mean, the kids that came out of Kentucky, he wasn't that dude, and now he's playing great. He just brings everybody around him, and he just raises everybody's level of play because his style is so unselfish, and he also always makes the right basketball decision.
You know, Murray has been balling when he hadn't been hurt since the bubble, which is 20. So he was, you know, he balled out in the bubble, and then the next couple of years he got hurt. And this is the first year even though he was hurt some, he still managed to be more healthy than he'd been. And he ended the season healthy, and he's not at top peak, but he still can ball.
Still can ball. Nuggets look like the greatest thing since sliced bread. They look amazing. First game though tonight is kind of interesting because the Cavs and the Magic are playing. Cleveland's only a 5.5 point favorite. The Orlando Magic, I know that they hang their hat on defense.
Yeah.
But that's the ugliest offense I've seen in a long time coming out of the NBA.
And you got to realize something, too. That first game they played was the first game that I think they played in a playoff in like 8 years. So none of these guys understood the bright light, and I think that it might have caught them off guard because they didn't look like they belonged there because
they did not.
Right. They didn't have it. They don't understand when you go to playoff. Playoff is a different. Playoff regular season is like a minor league and major league. It's a big difference.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't
and
think
they couldn't.
They answered the bright light.
They couldn't buy a shot. And the crazy thing is they shot so many damn free throws in that basketball game. They couldn't even hit their damn free throws.
Exactly. Pressure burst pipes, man. And, you know, and just like last night, man, if Oklahoma City had lost that game, which was the best and only good game of the day last night, if they had lost that game, they probably would have lost the whole series.
By the way, you think, wait, if Oklahoma City lost to the Pelicans last night, you think they would have lost the series?
I said if they had lost that game, they would have lost that series.
Dude, C.J. McCollum couldn't hit that shot to win it.
Exactly. And my thing is, that was an ugly game from beginning to end, but it wasn't a pretty game. It was 17-17 first half. You know, it was just neither team could hit a freaking shot to save their life.
No, they really couldn't.
It was the most competitive game of the day because everything else was blowout.
Yeah, the Bucks, man, no Giannis, no problem. The Pacers didn't even look like they belonged. And the Bucks, I thought, had one of the worst third quarters you could ever have in a playoff basketball game, and still won. Shoot, what was it, by like 20-something or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was a blowout. And you know, it's crazy how everybody talks about Milwaukee and Doc and all like that, and you win a playoff game and series, and the narrative just totally changed.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But Dame Lillard was ridiculous.
Ooh, Dame Dollar, 35 in the first half, 0 in the second half, man. I'm glad you have no points on him in the second half.
Well, when you're up 69-42 at halftime, you don't even need to come out. You just sit in the locker room and tell the damn role players to go out there and play defense. Pacers couldn't hit jack.
Exactly. You know what happened was they were talking smack to Dame in the first half, and Dame just said, "Okay, I'm gonna show you why they called me Dame Dollar."
Dude, that's like that. That man went absolutely off. Now, can they do it without Giannis? Absolutely, I don't think so. I mean, they can get through this series, but they're definitely going to need him to get back. The sooner, the better. Clippers, go ahead.
He should be back by next series. I don't think they're going to sweep Indiana, but I think they'll get him at 5. And by the end of this series, he'll be able to play 1 or 2 games in the end of this series, and he should be back by next series. So he should be okay.
And you remember what I told you about my kinfolk, James Harden, don't you?
Yeah.
Dude, he's awesome, man. Remember all that talk I talk about, man? Like, people always bust him out for having bad games in the postseason. What they talking about, man? What they talking about?
Yeah, but, that's just round 1. Let's see. The Clippers,
no, I'm kidding. He's always good through the first 5 games. It's game 6 and game 7 for James Harden that absolutely destroys his rep.
Then he's a magician. He's Houdini. Poof! Where'd he go?
Disappear. But, man, but the other thing is you want to talk about a team that's dependent on superstars. I look at the Lakers, and I think the Lakers, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. But, bro, Kyrie and Luka have to carry the whole damn well. Like, they ain't carrying buckets of water up the hill. They got to literally somehow move the well down the hill because nobody else is helping them out.
Yeah, no one's helping them out. I'm watching that game, because, Glass man, doing what he's doing. LeBron putting everything he got into in the first half to keep him up, and then everyone else is just Reeves not giving you nothing, Rory not giving you nothing, Prince is inconsistent. It's just nothing. You would think they have a better team around him, but they don't.
Yeah, you would think so. Now the whole also situation is the Clippers. Like, when are they going to get Kawhi back? Like, when's he going to be back, and how much can he give them? Because we all talk about Giannis. What if the Clippers get Kawhi? How scary are they?
They're scary because they're good enough right now, but they're good enough for this round. I think they can beat Dallas because one thing about Dallas, as good as they are offensively, they're still not a great defensive team, and I don't think they don't get by the Clippers because
dude, they don't even defend the 3-point line at all.
Exactly, and I think the Clippers get by this series, and I think they're trying to hold out Kawhi as much as they can so they can have him for round 2 and round 3 if they can get to the championship game.
I like what I'm hearing. All right, TD. 76.
Okay, football.
No. We're about to get to football. I got to ask you one more because I don't know what to do about the 76ers and the Knicks tonight. Like, I mean, some road team's going to have to eventually win. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's going to be the Magic. Against the Cavs. I don't think it's going to be the Lakers against the Nuggets. Can the 76ers be the first team to win on another team's arena?
Look at the injury report. If Joel Embiid plays, they lose. If he don't play, they have a better chance of winning because that dude, he got hurt and he could barely walk.
Yeah, he looked. I mean,
And I think if he does play, the Knicks going to take advantage of his injury, and they're just going to attack the rim. But if he doesn't play, I think the 76ers have a good chance to win. So look at the injury report, and that'll give you a clear indication. But about the Knicks, man, they are so freaking cocky. As soon as they won, what did their fans do outside the stadium? We want Boston. Come on.
That's
win the series first. They did the same thing last time in the playoffs when they beat I think Atlanta. First game, they wound up losing the series.
I didn't. Did you ask me a question?
That's the last time they did that. You know, the Knicks fans, they kind of obnoxious, man. You know, they just need to sit down and enjoy that team, man.
Yeah. Well, this New York, man. It's what New York does. All right, I know you're ready for the draft this Thursday.
No, Tiger football, baby.
No, you ready for Tiger football? What'd you see on Saturday?
Oh, man, Mario Anderson, man. Mario, you remember that name? He is going to be the face of the program. You know, we like Blake Watson, and we cheer for Blake Watson, and Blake Watson will get drafted, FYI, just letting you know that. But this dude, Anderson, this dude going to be the face of the team for this year, for this 1 year. This dude is going to be all that. He's going to be our next first 3-round draft, too. If he stay healthy and stay out of trouble.
For real?
That dude's good. He's fast. He's big. He can catch. He can run. He got explosiveness. And he's going to keep that. He's going to help Seth Henneken because he's going to balance that run game.
Yeah.
Mario Anderson, man. Hey, we're going to be all right.
All right, so you're telling me Mario Anderson, Blake Watson, like how many weapons does Seth have?
He got more than enough. And the only thing that he needs to make sure that his offensive line stay at the transfer portal so they can block him. Because one thing Memphis do, they build these players up and these other big teams come and poach them out the way because it's like 5-6 days left at the transfer portal close. And once it closes, I think we're good into the fall.
Dadgum, so we got two dudes who in the back both have, basically one. I mean, like they can take it to the house.
No, you know, what's called gone. You know, Blake Watts going to be drafted probably.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought you were saying he was back. I was
No,
damn, I thought he was gone.
We're going to love Anderson. That's
no okay, good. I was like, man, we got two dudes.
No. You know, Brandon. No, he's the goal down back. You know, he's like a 300-pound moving machine on the goal line. So, you know, Brandon's going to always be there for the goal line. But Anderson, he's going to get you from 20 to 20. He's going to get you there, and he might even get you from one to the goal line, too, because he's that powerful.
All right. How nice was Saturday's action? Like, would you see the spring game? How was the turnout?
The turnout was really, really good. I was impressed by the turnout. You know, it wasn't 20 or 30,000 people out there, but it was a nice 5,000 strong. And the energy was different from other energy. You know, this is almost the same energy we had going into 2019. You know, because everyone knows if we do what we need to do, we're going to get to where we need to be.
And that's the college football playoff, people. That's what this team wants. Oh, my God, that would be so crazy. Now I got to ask you, how much do you love FedEx?
You know what? If anybody else asks me about FedEx and $25 million, they're going to get slapped. So don't ask me about that. That's all I've been hearing all weekend. $25 million, FedEx.
Dude, it for name, image, and likeness. Yeah, that's football, that's basketball, and that's for the girls.
For the ladies. Yes, exactly. You know, that's a big deal. That's a big deal, man. And, you know, FedEx deserves it, man. And they did it in a smart way because they doing it under the premise of marketing, so it's going to be tax deductible. So they are smart in where they're doing it. You know, they're not just getting into a collective and just letting their money go, you know, untaxed and all like that. At least they can use it as a tax write-off. So that was smart. And people complained about their money and all that good stuff. You know, I even heard one person say this weekend, Penix used his own money. You know, Penix rich, but he ain't that rich. He ain't billionaire rich. You know what I mean?
No, somebody actually said that?
Yeah, they did.
Man, I don't care, dude. Like, I don't know anybody who is like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to work and no, I'm good. Don't pay me. Screw that. All these other people are getting paid, but no, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. But it's gonna be fun, man. You know, the name in is nice. You know, we all getting ready for the draft. You know, but you know, but this is a great time of year, man. You got basketball going on. You got baseball heating up. And you got hockey doing what it needs to do, man. So, and you got golf courses out there, and it's not too hot. So, this is the best time of year. So, enjoy what you got to do, man.
What are the 3 things that you can never have enough of?
Baseball. You know, I'm a gym rat, so I can do football, basketball all year long. Because, you know, summer league starts up in about 65 days, and I can't wait to go to Vegas and burn up in 110 degrees weather. And, you never get enough of football, man. Those 3 you can never get enough of. Well, me, I can never get enough of.
I was thinking more like money, weed, and women.
Oh, I don't do weed. I don't do drugs.
I know. It's not a drug. It's a flower, bro. You don't like flowers?
I don't do flowers. plants. I do herbs like spices and stuff when I cook.
Terry, man, you are so funny. What you working on this week?
I'm doing a little Tiger wrap up, and then I got do a little basketball wrap up because I know Penny gonna have something probably breaking out before Friday, and then I got one foot out the door trying to find a baseball game to get to in a major league city.
Man, are you gonna be able to go see your Reds this year?
Of course I am. I go see them every year, man.
I know you do. They play today against the Phillies at the house, man.
They are hot, man. They are hot, man. You know what? I kind of wish we was in the American League and we eating them dudes up over there, man. We love the American League. Woo! Bring them on.
Bring them on. Bring them on, man. Do me a favor, Terry. Be blessed, man. We'll do it again next time. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Be good, man. And Terry D 515 and TSD Memphis Tri-State Defender Pro. All right, Johnny. Hit them bets tonight, man, so you can pay for you.
I'm going to try to hit them bets so I can pay. Get out, everybody. We're taking a quick timeout. We're back in 2 shakes on Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Simple, smooth, and every sip as easy as the last. Tito's handmade vodka tastes just as good with tap water as it does your favorite mixers. Back in the day, Tito distilled, hand-bottled, taste-tested, sent out to a few friends, then taste-tested again to give you the finest juice around. No frills, no flavors, no fancy labels, just the good stuff, just Tito's. For recipes, videos, and more, visit Tito'sVodka.com. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas, 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Babbel. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at babbel.com/TNC.
I want to learn how to cook, but I keep ordering takeout.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel will help you start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks. So when someone asks, "How's your French going?" you can say,
Babbel facilite grandement l'apprentissage d'une nouvelle langue.
Now try Babbel free. Just text radio to 64,000. Text radio to 64,000.
It's time to get to Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, where we're celebrating the 75th anniversary sales event, and it's time you got your new V-Dub on. Get ready to take your pick of 2024 Taos S, or 2024 Tiguan S, or 2024 Jetta Sport. Your choice, $279.99 a month. Pick the right Volkswagen for you at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown. Plus 1.9 for 60 months on all Atlas and Atlas Sports. Or get 2024 Atlas Cross Sport SE for $33,988. So get it done and be ready to ride at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, 7420 Winchester Road. Online, GossettVWG.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 36-month lease, 7,500 miles per year. Taos RMO 51756, MSRP 26,063. Tiguan RM 103,910, MSRP 31,363. Jetta RMO 48802, MSRP 25,506. Cross Sport RC 23,6449, MSRP 38,981. Includes $3,000 rebate. Cannot be combined with special APR. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 695. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. In these uncertain economic times, there are so many things as a contractor and a business owner that I cannot control. The rising cost of materials, not to mention fuel and transportation costs. In the last 2 years, shingle prices have almost doubled and commercial materials have doubled. And I don't have to tell you what fuel costs these days. But you know what I can control? How much markup I put on a project. I have always prided myself in knowing I never gouge a customer. But in an effort to ensure my crews have work and my customers are being treated fairly, I have lowered my profit margin, hoping to give you a price you can live with and keeping my crews busy. So if you need a roof or gutters, please give us a call. Fiveash Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. Fiveash Roofing, a proud sponsor of Tiger Athletics and a member of the Tigers home team. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Everyone needs protection, whether you're on the field or on the road, so make sure you have the best. Bob Simpson State Farm Insurance can buckle you up with auto insurance, can back you up with life and health insurance, cover your business whether it's starting, growing, or maturing, and don't forget to insure your home, no matter if you're an owner or a renter. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call Bob Simpson today at 901-381-1233 or go online and get a free quote at bobsimpson.org. Stay protected with your good neighbor, Bob Simpson.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio, hanging out with Brian Dacus. It is a Monday, and it's been a busy Monday, man. We got NBA action. We got MLB baseball. The NFL draft is Thursday, by the way, people. Yeah, that's right. The NFL draft is this Thursday, and it's just a dead-gum busy week. You know, it's the 22nd, right? We're just starting the week off, right? Guess what's on the 25th?
What's that?
That would be the ribbon cutting at Mugshots Grill and Bar in Collierville. And why is April 25th an important date? Because on April 28th, Mugshots in Collierville is giving away free burgers for a year. That's a $675 value. Of course, no purchase is necessary. All you have to do is go to Facebook, follow Mugshots, like it, share it on Facebook, tag 2 friends, bing, bang, boom. One lucky winner will be picked, and they will be announced who the winner is, of course, on April 25th. Free burgers for a year. They have the best happy hour. It's 2 to 6. I like my happy hour, 11 to 1. But, bro, I don't have the deals they do. 2 to 6 happy hour, all domestic drafts. They got the Ultra, the Bud Light, the Coors Light, Yingling. Bam, guess what? Half priced. They also have snacks for $3. You can get their amazing mushrooms. You can get some a little Rotel and some chips. They got the chicken tenders, man. Head over to Mugshots. You're going to absolutely love it. Again, go to Facebook, give them a follow, like it, tag 2 friends, and share that bad boy, and you could win burgers for a year. At Mugshots, they're always having a good time. Now, we got to get into a few crazy situations. Like, we're going to have fun because, you know, at 12:30 today, we're doing a little bit of Hardwood. It does feel good, and we are going to be talking about some crazy stories because we've got Pete Rose jumping in the Shohei Ohtani situation. And, you know, Pete Rose, he is the hits king. He's also not in the Hall of Fame because, well, he gambled on baseball. He bet on baseball back when he was coaching with the Reds. He's been barred for life. Shohei, though, on the other hand, had a big weekend, his 5th home run of the season. Playing a little decent baseball. They want to be a little more consistent, but Pete Rose kind of jumped all over him. And then, speaking of the Dodgers, a young lady who's a writer, a comedian, she sang the national anthem for the Dodgers at their stadium before their games on multiple occasions. Done a lot of free work for them. Big Dodgers fan. Was arrested and held for 2 hours. Now, she didn't get arrested. She was about to, but they let her go. And I'll tell you why. And then again, the big thing is the Kim Kardashian. Have you heard about this Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift situation?
I have not. No, I don't think so.
Bro, Taylor, the Swifties are for real. Do you know how serious the Swifties are?
I'm afraid I do. I've seen the Swifties go crazy.
Kim K has lost over 100,000 followers because of the Swifties situation on her multiple different platforms. Like hundreds of thousands of fans on each platform. You know what I mean? And by the way, that's money in Kim K's pocket. Because they're not following her, and they don't like her anymore because Taylor doesn't like her, and she's saying about the feud that they have going on. And then do you know how powerful the Swifties are? Do you know that Taylor Swift just broke every damn music record, basically?
Sure did.
300 million people on Friday alone, the day the album came out. 300 million people streamed that junk. Damn, bro. She don't play no games. She also sold 1.6 million copies. Damn. But we got Hardwood where it feels so good. On the other side, though, we got to talk a little baseball, a ton of NBA. Don't touch the dial. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
All 650 acquisition B, 30,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage. Forte RE756 120, MSRP 22,320, EV6 P56 03393, MSRP 50,200. Telluride RG5 1041, MSRP 37,935. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must finance through Hyundai. Excludes tax, title, and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 4/30/2024. Dealer stock only.
Hey, Jeff Allen, what's happening over there at Gossett Kia South Mount Moriah Wonderland?
Randy, we are making magic on Mount Moriah. 2024 Kia Forte LXS, 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. 2023 Kia EV6 Win, $249 a month, and a 2024 Telluride LX front-wheel drive, $369. Both $39.99 due at signing, all 24-month lease.
And 0% for 48 months on 2024 EV9, and always get peace of mind with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia on Mount Moriah.
So get over there, Gossett Kia South, 2680 Mount Moriah or KiaMountMoriah.com.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there, providing hot meals, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding.
To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Napa Cafe celebrates 26 years in 2024. Hi, I'm Glenda Hastings, owner of Napa Cafe, and I want to thank you for making us part of your dining experiences. If you are a first-time guest or have dined with us countless times, I want to thank you for making us part of your lives. Whether you're celebrating with the crowd or planning a cozy date night on the town, Napa Cafe can provide you an extraordinary evening. We have 5 dining rooms, including our private wine cellar, our Jan's room for 2 guests, and the Eleanor room for parties up to 60. Sit back, relax, and celebrate. Leave the cooking to us. Come see me at Napa Cafe, 5101 Sanderlin Avenue. We're open Wednesday through Saturday for dinner starting at 5 o'clock. We also offer curbside pickup from our full menu. For details on our stay-in, dine-out menu or reservations, visit our website at napacafe.com. Come join us as we celebrate 26 years of Napa Cafe in 2024. We can't wait to serve you.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Babbel. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at babbel.com/TNC.
I want to learn how to cook, but I keep ordering takeout.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel will help you start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks. So when someone asks, "How's your French going?" you can say,
Babbel facilite grandement l'apprentissage d'une nouvelle langue.
Now try Babbel free. Just text radio to 64,000. Text radio to 64,000.
The 82-game preseason is in the books, and it's finally time for the real season. Don't miss out on any of the NBA playoff action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. From the play-in tournament through the finals, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. 90 seconds, all it takes. The code is HERD, H-E-R-D. New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Code HERD on DraftKings.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.co/bball for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Hey, Jason, my main man, Marshall, what's up over there at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike?
Well, Randy, we know that one size doesn't fit all at Gossett Volkswagen, so we've got a take-your-pick offer that covers all the bases.
Well, everybody I know, including me, loves choices. So, Jason, what do you got?
How about a 2024 Taos S, 2024 Tiguan S, or a 2024 Jetta Sport? Take your pick for $279.99 a month. Plus 1.9 for 60 months on all Atlas and Atlas Cross Sports. Or get a brand new 2024 Atlas Cross Sport SE for only $33,988. And no reasonable offer will be refused.
Ask for Jason the Main Man Marshall at Gossett Volkswagen, 1875 Covington Pike, or online at GossettVWMemphis.com.
That's Gossett Volkswagen on Covington Pike, where we're charging forward and charging less every day.
All 36-month lease, 7,500 miles per year. Taos RMO 51756, MSRP 26063. Tiguan RM 103,910, MSRP 31363. Jetta RMO 48802, MSRP 25506. Cross Sport RC 236,449, MSRP 38,981. Includes $3,000 rebate. Cannot be combined with special APR. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 695. Excludes stock final license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit dealer stock only.
We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations.
That is one of those things. When things get too heavy, just call me helium.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's a beautiful day, and we get to watch a little day baseball. If you're one of those wonderful people who are sitting there chilling and you got nothing to do, the Yankees and the Athletics are getting ready for their first pitch. I'm not playing this game. One, I got basketball tonight. I got a couple baseball games that I like tonight as well. This game, I cannot lay 250 to take the Yankees. And I sure don't want the Athletics plus the 210 on the comeback. Just feels like a crapshoot. Rodon, Sears. I mean, I saw Sears throw a game this year where he gave up no runs, struck out 7, and looked like the greatest pitcher I've ever seen in my entire damn life. And then I've also seen him look like a bum. And you know Rodon. I mean, he's all right. A's win a few games. They have won 8 games this year. It's much better than what the White Sox have done, by the way. And I hope nobody's actually watching what the White Sox are doing. They do play the Twins today.
I've watched most every game.
Have you really?
Well, my brother's a White Sox fan, so.
So he's only been happy 3 times this year?
I mean, he's just kind of said they're going to be bad, and so he's just enjoying the games.
Dude, but 18 losses on the season to only 3 wins has got to feel not just painful, but it's got to be a damn. I still don't know how they beat the Braves.
Early season game, John.
It is true. It is true. But the White Sox are just so damn bad. But speaking of the Braves and being bad, real quick, just a small little baseball talk. Didn't know I was going to go here. Have you seen how bad Matt Olson's been this year?
Yeah. You mentioned this last week.
Well, you know it's gotten worse.
Has it?
Do you know what he did this weekend?
No.
My man, since I last spoke about him and how bad he was doing, this is so embarrassing for him. I almost feel like I made it worse for him. He's gone 1 for 20 with 10 Ks in the last 6 games since we talked last.
Wow. Holy cow.
And he struck out 5 times Friday night.
Wow.
1 time, first and third, no outs in the game. They were down by 1. Olson is scuffling back. It's painful to watch him right now. Being lost at the plate, that's a very uncomfortable feeling. Because once you lose it in between your ears right there and you think a little something's off and you start tinkering with your swing, I mean, it's a round ball. It's a round wooden bat, and it's coming in there faster than Cooter Brown. And y'all know Cooter Brown is fast, right? Poor Matt Olson. But, yeah, we got a little day baseball game going on. But we're going to talk a little NBA later on in just a little bit. We got 3 playoff games. Nobody has won on the road today. To this date is what I mean. So every home team has held court. First game is the Magic against the Cavs. The Magic shot so poorly against Cleveland. I guess you could say we held Cleveland under 100 and you're a defensive team. But you didn't score 90.
Right.
Magic, they're going to have to be a lot better. I don't think they're going to beat the Cavs at their home court. Somebody's going to win on the road, right?
You'd think.
I mean, the Lakers going to beat the Nuggets?
I don't think so.
Is it the 76ers going to be winning New York in Madison Square Garden?
I don't think so.
Bro, somebody's winning on the road. I just got to figure out who it is. Somebody. But yeah, man, over the weekend, all the home court, all teams won. And the close game was Oklahoma City. And oh my gosh, you got a Pelicans team that doesn't have Zion.
Mm-hmm.
You have a Pelicans team that they played a good game, but it wasn't like that was the greatest Pelican games I've ever seen in my life.
No, not at all.
Like Oklahoma City, they got the number 1 overall seed, but Oklahoma City fans, I bet you be nervous this morning. 17 points to come out in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I almost felt good about it after that game was over, that OKC won.
I don't like the fact that in that they couldn't put them away in the fourth quarter.
Sure.
I mean, it was a missed 3-pointer by C.J. McCollum at the buzzer.
Good
that would have won.
I mean, it
was a terrible look. But the fact that Chet missed the front end of 2 free throws. They were only up by 1. I think it was 93-92.
Mm-hmm.
He misses the first one. He makes the second one. There was still about 13 ticks on the clock.
Yeah, something like that.
And I thought they were going to get a good look. I thought maybe they were going to get to the rack. I don't know. I thought this game was either going to go into overtime or the Pelicans were actually going to win the basketball game.
Yeah.
I really did. I was like, damn, Oklahoma City just dodged a bullet, bro.
Yeah. But I'm gonna jot that up to first time in the playoffs and see what happens. If nothing changes, then we got an issue. But right now, I'm gonna say first game, jitters, and see what happens the rest of the way.
The way I guess what gives me a little bit of concern about Oklahoma City is the first and the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
They came out 17 points in the first. They were average in the second. They were pretty damn good in the third.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fourth quarter, when it's money time and you need it, they still only scored 20 points in that fourth quarter. Like, they got to put the ball in the hole a little bit more. This is a team that, yes, they play good defense. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander don't joke around. He gets a lot of steals balls left and right. Didn't even get one, though, in the last game. But, man, like, they didn't shoot the ball well from the three-point line. Neither did New Orleans, though.
Right.
That was by far the ugliest basketball game, but was also the most entertaining and competitive.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the ugliest was watching the Magic try to score.
Mm. But I mean, you got to think that's not going to happen again. I mean, you had none of your guards showed up, and I would bet a lot of money that doesn't happen again.
I would too, actually. In fact, we'll have the opportunity to bet because tomorrow, which is Tuesday, you have Oklahoma City. No, they don't play till Wednesday, do they?
That's right, I think.
Yeah, I think they're Wednesday. They play the Pelicans on Wednesday. The line, by the way, already is out. If you didn't know, Oklahoma City, and this one's 7.5-point favorite currently.
They closed as a 9.5-point favorite last night.
Yeah, they definitely didn't.
No,
they definitely didn't get there.
They did not.
Boston, though, look at that number within. Did you see that they're a 15.5-point favorite over the Heat?
That?
Damn. But we've been talking a little NBA. Having a lot of fun with the NBA. You know I love the NBA. You love the NBA. But I'm also hungry. It's like 12-12. And again, I got to remind you, over at Mug Shots, they are officially open. They are open. They're out in Collierville. They're right there where the old O'Charlie's used to be, out there Poplar by Hilia area. It's at 656 West Poplar to be exact. From 2 to 6, you're listening to Happy Hour. From 2 to 6 is Mug Shots Happy Hour. Mug Shots Happy Hour is half-price domestic drafts and $3 snacks. You can get the fried pickles, you can get the mushrooms, the chicken tenders, some Rotel dip, sit at the bar, drink good old draft beer, get a little snack on. Oh, man, it ain't no joke. But right now, I want y'all to listen to me. This is cool because on April 25th, which is just around the corner, what's today, the 22nd?
Today is
so
the 22nd,
Thursday?
right? Yep.
Thursday is the 25th. That means that's the day that they do their ribbon cutting. They're officially going to be open. But that's also the day that one of y'all could win burgers from Mug Shots for a year. It's a $675 value. You don't have to purchase anything. You just got to go to Facebook, follow Mug Shots, tag 2 friends, and share Mug Shots in Collierville, and you've automatically registered to win burgers for a year. And their burgers are fire. Like, I'm telling you, I told you about Pulp Fiction, right? They have the Big Kahuna Burger over there. Remember the Big Kahuna Burger from Pulp Fiction? They got that bad boy. And it's so damn good. It's teriyaki sauce burger with hickory smoked bacon, grilled pineapple slice, lettuce, tomato. Damn, it's so good. The Southern Burger. You want a little pimento cheese, some smoked bacon, fried pickles, lettuce, and tomato. The Breakfast Burger, you got the hickory smoked bacon, the fresh fried egg, melted American cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo. They got 19 specialty burgers. They got great starters. They got pastas. They got chicken Philly that I had the other day that was delicious. So check out Mugshots. And again, don't forget to go to Facebook. Like, follow, share, tag 2 friends, and you could win burgers from a year. Now it's time to talk about Caleb Williams. Now, I talked a little bit about him with Jake Crane. And Jake kind of put a nice little twist on it. Like you're sometimes having the first pick in the NFL draft is a blessing. And then sometimes it's somewhat like a little bit of a curse. And what we mean by that is if the Bears don't take Caleb Williams and he turns out to be a superstar, well, they would have egg on their face. Like, look how much we're killing the Carolina Panthers for that stupid mistake of taking Bryce Young over C.J. Stroud. Let's go take a dude my size to play in the National Football League. Don't know if you've seen me. I sure as hell don't belong in the NFL.
No, you don't think so?
And let me just tell you something. A dude, no matter how great of an athlete or how smart he is, and he was a damn good college quarterback, and he's great at Alabama, this is the National Football League. 32 quarterbacks play. 32 in the whole damn world. 32 are their starters. You ain't one of the top 32 dudes on planet Earth. And one thing that takes away from you is your size. Kyler Murray at least has elite speed and also has a lot better arm and can throw the ball a lot farther down the damn field. You got a noodle arm. You ain't got any athleticism, but damn it, I will say, if he was my son, I'd be proud because Bryce is one of the best young men on planet Earth. But man, being a good person usually doesn't necessarily always translate to being successful in the National Football League. But you know what? Being a good person, being focused, putting football first is something that does give you an opportunity to succeed in the National Football League. Most people can't just go in the National Football League, become an NFL quarterback, and they half-ass it. You do remember Mr. Lean, right? Jamarcus Russell from LSU might have had more talent than in his pinky finger than any quarterback that was playing in the National Football League when he was at LSU. But when he got drafted by the Raiders, my man didn't care about being a professional quarterback. He didn't. He was drinking lean. He was going out. He didn't learn the playbook. And in fact, the work that he was supposed to be done on his tablet at home, like when he was supposed to get done being a quarterback, this is a true story. The Raiders said to themselves, I don't think he's watching any film. Mm-hmm. My man comes in the next day and looks at us like doesn't know anything we're talking about. So they one day loaded up his whole little iPad with videos that he's supposed to watch and concepts that he's supposed to learn and study for that week of preparation. Sent him home. There was nothing. They'd uploaded not one thing. So the tablet was blank. They wiped it clean. He would have had to just turn the damn tablet on.
Just click a button.
That's all he had to do was turn it on to know, there's nothing on here. But the next day when he shows up at the Raiders facility, coaches go, so what'd you think about the video? Jamarcus Russell looks him dead in the eye and goes, man, thanks for all that. That really helped out a lot. I think I learned a lot from that last night.
Yikes.
And then they had to say, well, we didn't put anything on it. Like, dude. Again, Jamarcus Russell, immense talent. Mm-hmm. The reason I bring these things up is because Caleb Williams, right now, and I've been told that I'm a nitpicky a-hole. I just don't like him because of his pink fingernails. Well, I don't like the fact that he wears his pink fingernails. I just think that's weird. I also don't like the fact that he doesn't have an agent. I don't like the fact that he's tried to push himself and act like he's a Manning and say, I'm going to get the Manning treatment. Like, put that thing out. He said to the Bears organization he wanted ownership. Ownership. Now, he has pushed back on that. Again, he does not have an agent. His dad is representing him, his people. In the middle of the pre-draft process, a week before the NFL draft, my man had meetings. Did you know my man is supposed to have some meetings? Mm-hmm. You know what he actually did? He said, no, you know what? hey, we're going to postpone these. Got a great opportunity. Me and my girlfriend decided we're going to go to Tokyo.
How about that?
Yeah, we're going to go to Tokyo right before an organization drafts you with the number 1 overall pick and gives you literally the keys to billions of dollars of I mean, what do you think the Bears are worth? $5-6 billion?
Yeah.
You're going to be the dude. And again, you heard the things that I talked about. Like J.J. McCarthy, the fact that he is all about football. The fact that he's also, I mean, he's only 21 years old. He just turned 20 in January. I mean, he's a pup. My man ain't been drinking for 5 months. Damn. Boy, liver is pure. But he's a really good kid. He loves to meditate. He's a good athlete. He wasn't asked to do a lot in college, and I understand why J.J. McCarthy is moving up on draft boards. I don't think he's a kid that you can start next year.
No, absolutely.
I think unequivocally, J.J. McCarthy is a young person that you take in. I mean, Pat Mahomes didn't start his first damn season till the last game of the year when the damn thing was over. Aaron Rodgers didn't start for the first 3 seasons. Jordan Love didn't start. You don't have to start to be effective. I think J.J., if you take him and you try to develop him, I think J.J. could be good. There's the Drake May situation. There's Jaden Daniels. But Caleb Williams scares the hell out of me because he seems like a bird that marches. Like, he just seems like a different bird. He seems the dude to march to the beat of his own drum. You know, most people, you know, like I don't know. Do you want a quarterback, the face of your franchise, to be so unique and I would just be honest, I say self-centered?
That's a good question. I was reading something in The Athletic.
Oh, and by the way, he's not a winner. He didn't win jack. Like they lost the last 6 games of their season last year.
Sure.
He was terrible against Notre Dame.
He was bad against Notre Dame.
Yes, he came back and had that great moment against Texas. Yes, he won a Heisman Trophy. Yes, I'm not saying that Caleb Williams is not talented. But, bro, I see talented people go to the National Football League every single year, and they don't succeed, and usually it's because they're not putting in that work. It's not because they don't have talent. Because if you're going to get drafted in the National Football League, guess what? You got some damn talent, but do you have the work ethic like a Tom Brady? I mean, Tom Brady, when he was in the draft process, have you seen the picture of him? He looked like a man who was transitioning to a woman, or a woman transitioning to a man.
Which one?
Tom Brady. I think he was.
No, but I'm saying which one. You said,
I think actually
first
now
said
that
man to woman,
if
you
you
said
look
women
at
to
his
man.
draft, like where he's pale, pasty white, he looked like he was in the middle of his transition phase from a woman to a man.
I see.
Now you look at him in 45. The last year he wins a Super Bowl, Player of the Year, and you look at that chiseled jawline. Hell, last week he's putting out videos of him running his 40 and sprinting out there with his shirt off.
That's right.
His transition is complete. He put in the work. You know what I mean? He became the GOAT. He doesn't have the talent. When Tom Brady came out of college, he doesn't. I mean, right now, let's be real. If you look at them both at this point of their career, Caleb Williams, at this same exact age of Tom Brady, is immensely more talented than Tom Brady. Is Caleb Williams, though, going to be able to go into the NFL and put in the necessary work to not only improve on his talents, but be a student of the game, a la Peyton Manning? Be a leader of a team? Is he going to care about going out and winning all the time? Look, Aaron Rodgers is a different bird, is he not? But damn it, he's immensely talented. He did win a Super Bowl. He's won 4 MVPs. So different birds can work. But damn it, you better be extremely gifted. Extremely gifted. Because the majority, it's just not like that. I mean, Josh Allen coming out of college, Caleb Williams, more talented than Josh Allen coming out of Wyoming. He had terrible mechanics. He just wanted to play football. But you know what? Josh Allen got drafted. And then you know what he did? He completely changed his throwing motion, his mechanics, the way he opens his hip. He put in the work. But he did have the raw talent. Caleb Williams has the raw talent. The thing that scares me is he likes to extend the pocket, doesn't play in pocket. But there is one person in this draft that I look at, and I think is going to be just like last year. It's not going to be as glaring because I think Caleb Williams is much better than a Bryce Young, but C.J. Stroud was the number 2 pick. And Jaden Daniels, nobody can run like Lamar Jackson in the National Football League. Mike Vick, Lamar Jackson, the running skills from the quarterback position, they are on a different freaking level. Guess who is pretty damn close?
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden bleeping Daniels. You've seen this man run all over SEC defenses. But did you know who was the number 1 completion percentage quarterback last year? That was Jaden Daniels.
Wow.
Who was best against the blitz? Oh, that was Jaden Daniels. Who actually played from the pocket last year? Oh, that would be Jaden Daniels. In the National Football League, what do they ask you to do? Play from the pocket. But damn it, if the play breaks down, go Lamar Jackson on him. I mean, right now, Jaden Daniels throws the ball better than Lamar Jackson. He really, I mean, have you watched Lamar throw? We watched the playoffs last year. Come on, people. Who's the better thrower of the football? Jaden Daniels. Great mechanics. Again, plays through the pocket and can run like the wind blows. He was at Arizona State, and he transferred over to LSU. My man was not the second coming. He has put in that work, and he put in so much work from his days at Arizona State when he was throwing Brandon Ayuk touchdown passes to winning a Heisman last year. And I think he's going to continue to fill out. I love me some Jaden Daniels. The only thing that I don't is tell me an organization that is run as poorly as the Washington football team. What are they now? The damn Commanders.
Right.
Commandos. The Commandos. Like, that is a poor run organization. New ownership.
Yeah, new
ownership. New coaches.
Yeah.
Like, it's all new.
New.
The one thing that scares me is if you get a new quarterback, does anybody know what the hell they're doing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, the good thing is Dan Snyder's gone. You know, that is the positive. You take something away, sometimes things get better. But I'm a big Jaden Daniels guy. I like him. And I also love Michael Penix Jr. later in the rounds. Again, Tom Brady was 45 when he quit playing football. Kirk Cousins is coming off an Achilles, and he's gone to Atlanta and just got a fat bag of cash. Plays from the pocket. Aaron Rodgers coming back from Achilles, 40 years old. We saw Big Ben Roethlisberger play to his old as hell. He played a different style. I shouldn't even mention Big. It was just different. He's boom, 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 boom. But Penix has got a hose. A hose. And if Bo Nix goes before Michael Penix Jr., I'm going to seriously apply to every NFL football team out there and say I should be a scout.
How about that? Scout John.
Because there ain't no way that Bo Nix is going to be better at the next level. Bo Nix is another person who is football first.
Johnny.
Faith, family, football. That's Bo Nix. He's
Johnny
an undersized guy. He's not accurate like a Drew Brees. I keep hearing Denver's going to take him. Sean Payton's going to turn him into the next Drew Brees. Did you watch Brees at Purdue?
Sure did.
Dude, you watch Bo Nix at Oregon and Auburn. Totally different offenses. His yards per attempt, 120th in football. He doesn't push the ball down the field. He's not the most accurate. He didn't complete 70% of his passes. Now, did he complete a lot? Yes, because he threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage on almost half his damn passes in a quarterback-friendly system that Oregon runs. And let's not forget who beat him last year twice. That would be Michael Penix and the Washington Huskies. And I will tell you one thing. He outplayed Bo Nix and impressed me. The first game of the year, Bo Nix had an opportunity to give that deadgum Oregon Ducks team a win. Came up short. Same thing. Now, then in Washington, in the Pac-12 championship game, just beat the brakes off of them. But I like me some Penix late. And if I had the number 1 pick, I'm taking Jaden Daniels over Caleb Williams. Let me know what you think at the Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line 901-360-8255. Who are you taking? Who are you taking? Who's the best quarterback in this class? 901-360-8255. And don't forget, life's too short for ordinary jewelry. Back in two shake. Hardenwood on the other side. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
This is hard to believe, but the Hyundai Santa Fe is actually better? I know, that's crazy, isn't it? The 2024 Santa Fe is new, top to bottom, and even better than before. It's almost as big as the Palisade, so roomy, and now it's got a standard third row. Everybody's clamoring for that. And it's the best SUV when it comes to the ride than ever before. You know how with SUVs you love it because you're sitting high, but you don't get that luxury kind of ride like a sedan? You do with the 2024 Santa Fe. It's the best riding SUV ever, and it's quiet. It's the ultimate family car. All you've got to do to be sold is to test drive it. The people at Homer Skelton Hyundai are saying, come try it. You'll love it. Homer Skelton Hyundai, right at the corner of Highway 78 and Craft Road. First exit in Mississippi. Go see the ultimate SUV, the 2024 Santa Fe.
As the seasons change, so does the need for reliable home comfort. It's time to turn to the experts with Choates, where your family's comfort is our top priority. Right now, Choates is making it easier than ever to upgrade your home's climate control with our exceptional Carrier systems. There's never been a better time to enhance your comfort. Select from incredibly low monthly payments, 36 months no interest financing, or choose our $1,650 Cool Cash rebate instead and lower the upfront cost on select Carrier systems. It's not just savings, it's cool cash in your pocket. Low monthly payments, no interest financing, or cool cash rebates? Whatever you choose, you're choosing quality, reliability, and the trusted service of Choates. Call us today at 347-8086 or visit ChoatesHVAC.com to learn more about these incredible savings. But hurry, these deals are as fleeting as a cool breeze on a hot day. Choates, let our family serve your family.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. In these uncertain economic times, there are so many things as a contractor and a business owner that I cannot control. The rising cost of materials, not to mention fuel and transportation costs. In the last 2 years, shingle prices have almost doubled and commercial materials have doubled. And I don't have to tell you what fuel costs these days. But you know what I can control? How much markup I put on a project. I have always prided myself in knowing I never gouge a customer. But in an effort to ensure my crews have work and my customers are being treated fairly, I have lowered my profit margin, hoping to give you a price you can live with and keeping my crews busy. So if you need a roof or gutters, please give us a call. Fiveash Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. Fiveash Roofing, a proud sponsor of Tiger Athletics and a member of the Tigers home team. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
The founders of Bell Tavern, Memphis's perfect neighborhood bar, like to say that Bell Tavern was created to be an adult bar. Obviously, you have to be an adult to drink at any bar, but at Bell Tavern, you are expected to act like one. You can always go to a bar at a chain restaurant to find people that feel compelled to shout when they've had a couple of cocktails and people that want to get wound up about something. Or you could tuck into Bell Tavern in historic Barbaro Alley in downtown Memphis and enjoy great drinks, great food, and great conversation. You know, like grown-ups.
Hey, Mid-South! Discover your new ride at Gossett Kia on the Pike. You want it? We Gossett with 2024 Kia Forte LXS. 41 MPG Highway, $199 a month, $34.99 due at signing. How about 2023 Kia EV6 Wind, rear-wheel drive, $249 a month. Plus, Gossett Kia's got 2024 Telluride LX front-wheel drive, $369 a month. Both $39.99 due at signing, all 24-month lease. And you'll always find peace of mind with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So stop what you're doing and call Bobby J, because he's ready to put you in a new Kia today. That's Gossett Kia, 1900 Covington Pike, online, KiaCovingtonPike.com.
If you want it, we Gossett at Gossett Motor Cars.
All 650 acquisition B, 30,000 miles per year, 20 cents excess mileage, Forte RE756 120, MSRP 22,320, EV6 P56 03393, MSRP 50,200, Telluride RG5 1041, MSRP 37,935, includes all rebates and incentives, must finance through Hyundai, excludes tax title and license. See dealer for complete details, offer valid through 4/30/2024, dealer stock only.
Ole Miss Rebel Yell is back. The Rebel Yell Hotline Radio Show is back on WHBQ Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Every Monday night at 6, hear the latest news on your Ole Miss Rebels with Yancey Porter with 24/7 Sports, former Ole Miss defensive tackle Mike Fitzsimmons, Gordon Ford covering SEC Sports Call, and former Ole Miss baseball announcer Gary Darby. From kickoff to free throw to extra innings, your Ole Miss sports on the Rebel Yell Hotline Show, right here Monday night at 6 on Sports 56, 560 AM and 98.5 FM, your Mid-South sports station.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Monday, man. It was a great weekend. Weather's beautiful today. Got a little day of baseball. We got some playoff basketball tonight. Man, we got a very, very, very busy afternoon. In fact, today's like one of those perfect days. You got a lot of NBA ball on tonight. On your way home from work, stop by your local liquor store and go and get the best. That's Tito's Handmade Vodka. It is crafted and distilled in the United States down in Austin, Texas. It is 6 times distilled, then stilled in classic copper pots. That's why it's such a unique flavor, slightly sweet with that black pepper note balancing everything out, whether you're crafting a cocktail or drinking it neat. Get your Tito's on today. And if life hands you lemons, don't freak out, don't fret, don't stress, just make a lemon drop. Make sure it's with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Let's go to Hardwood.
This is Access Hardwood.
Oh, my goodness. A lot of stuff going on in the world, you know? A lot of fun stuff going on. And I found out there was a race. Did you know that?
Like a foot race or
No,
car
no,
race
no, no,
or
no. It was
a
a
snail
cars.
race?
No, it was actual cars.
Somebody texted in and said that there's a weenie race going on in Starkville on May 4th, the world's largest weenie dog race and festival. Is that what you're talking about? The Starkville Derby?
No, but like the wiener dogs are racing.
That's what this texter says.
Actually, that's kind of fascinating.
Wiener dogs become winner dogs at the Derby.
Dude, that's actually pretty funny. I was actually talking about Talladega.
Talladega, boy.
And I did not even know this. You won't believe. Do you know who won Talladega? It wasn't Ricky Bobby.
It was Tyler Reddick, wasn't it?
Who?
Tyler Reddick?
I don't know the guy's name. I know it's Michael Jordan. I know Michael Jordan's name. I think people know who Michael Jordan is, and he owns the damn car.
It was Tyler Reddick. For anybody who actually wanted to know who the racer was, it was Tyler Reddick.
Well, it's Michael Jordan who won.
It's his, yes.
Tell me how many Talladegas LeBron James has won, buddy.
You know what? Fair argument.
Michael Jordan just won Talladega. Where is Talladega? We should know
somewhere.
because of Talladega Nights, that movie. Remember that one?
Yeah, I just butchered the spelling of Talladega.
I think it's Talladega.
It is in Alabama.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Talladega, Alabama.
Nice. Damn, I don't know why I didn't think Alabama. I mean, they love racing down there, right?
I guess so.
When's the Daytona 500? They already had that?
They already had that. That like kicks off the season.
Oh, yeah, that was the start of the year. Talladega, though, congratulations. Michael Jordan proves again he is the GOAT. Like, what is LeBron? Does he have even a pickleball championship?
Good question. I don't know.
I doubt
We'd
it.
have to check into it.
I doubt it, buddy. I doubt it. Do have to bring up some very, very disturbing news. And I'm going to say right now, I'm a little upset with the Dodgers. Not because they went out there and spent $1 billion in the offseason screwing everybody else. Not because Shohei Ohtani has got a crazy damn interpreter, Ippei, who either stole $16 million or is going to jail to cover up your crime. I don't know. Very reckless speculation. P. Rose seemed to think that. But I'm upset with the Dodgers for how they treat their fans. Actually, one fan in particular, because let's just be real. This world, everybody does not get treated equal. When people are like, I want everybody. The same for everybody. Man, that is some bull. Bro, like Saturday, I was in the VIP tent, drinking free drinks, eating all kinds of wings. You know what? Not everybody could get in that tent. You could if you paid $150. Or if you were a VIP. Like certain celebs, you know, like they get treated a little different. hell. Like that's just the way the world is. And let me just tell you.
Way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. It's called life. Deal with it. You're not always going to get a trophy, children, or a ribbon.
That's right. Participation trophies.
And if you're not first,
score.
you're last, loser. But man, Elaine Boozler, do you know the comedian and writer? She's very funny. Very funny. She's 71 years old. She's a writer. She went to the Dodgers. She wanted to catch the matinee of them playing the New York Mets. And she has done a lot of work with the Dodgers. She has sang the national anthem at Dodger Stadium on multiple occasions.
Wow, so she's a singer, too.
Oh, yeah, she does it all, man. The dude does everything, and she's funny. She said that she went to the game, and there was a power-hungry stadium security guard that was very upset with her. So
hate those
it is
guards.
the rules when you know, and people do know this now. When you go to events, you got to have like girls. Every girl, like I don't have a purse. I don't wear purses. I don't carry them.
Clear bag, John. Clear bag.
But I know, Dacus, you don't have a purse, do you?
It's my business, not yours.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what a man purse is, a purse, but he might, but I don't. Chaz, though, I know, has multiple clear freaking bags of different sizes. One's like for the Ole Miss games, and others are for certain concerts. And anyway, you know you have to have the clear bag. Well, Miss Boozler, she went to the again, her celebrity. She sang the national anthem. She's a television writer. She is a comedian. She's actually very well known, except for to Bryant Dacus. And she's pretty funny, too.
What's her name? I'll look her up and see if I know her.
Elaine Boozler. And anyway, the point is she just had a little bag, and it was a baseball themed bag.
Yeah, I don't know.
That she got from the Dodgers.
Wow. So it was their own bag.
And she was trying to bring it into the game, and the security guard said, "Ma'am, you cannot bring that bag in the game." She said she opened it up. The only thing that was in the bag was her keys and her little, what do you call that with the women? It's not a wallet. It's what is the little bag that women carry? That's not a man carries a wallet. Does a woman carry a wallet?
No.
What is it called? It's like that huge ass bag. It's got like all your cards in it, and they open it up and they got crack in it and stuff.
A clutch? Is that what they call it? A clutch?
I have no idea. But
no, clutch is like is almost like a
that's in a 5-speed.
Not that clutch, John.
Or 2 straight. Anyway, point is, if you have like this woman, again, who's done so much for the organization, she has her little bitty bag that was given to her by the Dodgers, and she's standing there at the thing, and she's like, well, I'm not walking all the way back to my car and putting the bag up because it's like a mile away. And the security guard goes, well, ma'am, then you're going to throw it in the trash. And she's like, I'm not throwing it in the trash. And she proceeds to try to do the whole, do you know who I am? Which, again, not everybody can pull out the do you know who I am?
Pocketbook, John.
Pocketbook. Yeah. I knew it was something
that?
different. Thank you.
Thanks,
I should remember that. My grandmother always used to tell me, will you go get my pocketbook?
That's right.
Rest in peace, Granny. Now, I forgot. Oh, back to Elaine.
Yeah, she tried to pull the card.
Let me tell you a
am?
little something. She's talking to the security guard of the Dodgers. She's like, do you know who I am? Like, I do stuff for the Dodgers, da-da-da-da-da. And the guy said, ma'am, you either leave now or I will arrest you. And then she just kind of said to herself, like, well, screw you, arrest me then, not thinking that he would do it. Guess what he did?
He arrested her.
He grabbed her, he turned her around, he threw her in the handcuffs, and he walked her to the stadium jail, where she sat for 2 hours. And luckily, right before she got processed, the Dodgers caught wind that she was in the little Dodger jail.
Do you think you can hear the game while you're in the stadium jail? Like, do you think you can hear, like, the now batting?
Probably.
Shohei Ohtani. Like, can you, like, keep up with the game? Or you hear the cheers? Like, oh, Shohei just must have, like, gotten a hit.
I would think so. But, yeah, she said she sat in there for 2 hours, missed the whole damn game because she was in handcuffs.
You're, like, scraping your scorebook on the wall because you're,
if they ever ask her to sing the national anthem.
Say no.
I would say yes, and then I would go and tell my whole story to all the fans.
I see.
And then say, bleep the Dodgers, don't support them anymore.
Interesting.
Hop on my own wagon. You know what I'm saying?
I was on.
We're going to Anaheim.
Speaking of
No,
security
nobody wants to go
guards,
there.
I was at the Tiger spring game on Saturday, and the big issue there was people were trying to bring umbrellas into the game. Can't bring an umbrella into the game, so they were trying to tell people they weren't stopping them before they got into line. So people were literally about to walk in. They've already gone through security, and people were, and then another security guard would be like, "Man, you can't take that in there." And so they'd have to turn around and go back. People were getting food outside and trying to bring it in. Can't do that either at the spring game. So it was a mess.
That is kind of a mess.
Feels like the same thing, maybe.
This is kind of like, you know how we have Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian battling? Fighting each other?
That's what you told me.
Yeah, you know about it. The Taylor Swift song, K.I.M. In capital letters.
I think you told me
thank
about this
you.
on Friday.
Yeah, it's a Kim Kardashian diss song. You know what I'm saying?
But why is she dissing Kim?
She hates Kim.
But why?
Because she says that she's got a fake butt. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know why she doesn't like her. I didn't look this depth in. I'm not that. Why don't you do me a favor? Find out why Taylor Swift does not like Kim Kardashian,
Why
and we'll let our
does
people know.
Taylor Swift hate Kim. I don't know. Split Kardashian.
I can tell you.
No, I already got it.
Okay. Well, I know that's going on. Kim Kardashian lost hundreds of thousands of followers because the Swifties are up in a roar. Well, who do you support in this one? And I support Taylor Swift because, one, she's with a champion in Travis Kelce. And two, Kim's got to be crazy. I saw the Ray J video. I mean, I know who Kanye is. He's a lunatic. And she also married, who was the dude that she ruined his life?
Who?
The basketball player, the guy who got his life ruined by Kim Kardashian.
I don't know.
Chris Humphries?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was Chris Humphries. But now we have David Beckham suing Mark Wahlberg. Both are, quote, fitness titans. And now they're going to square off in court because
Chris Humphries, John.
I said Chris Humphries?
I know. I was just confirming.
Okay, good. Thank you. Because nobody really knew who he was until he married Kim Kardashian. Very average basketball player. But David Beckham's company, DB Ventures, alleges that F45 duped them into signing with F45 Training, in which Mark Wahlberg owns 36%. He also is the brand company chief board executive, all this good stuff. And guess what? Beckham, who back in the day got close to Mark Wahlberg when he played for the LA Galaxy, David Beckham, who used to kind of like him, he don't like him no more. He says Mark Wahlberg is unfit. Who's ever seen Mark Wahlberg and said they were unfit? He was unfit. You got to come up with another word. He's unfit to be he's unfit to make fitness deals. He doesn't know about business deals, and he's unfit to make fitness deals. Nobody's gonna say Marky Mark is unfit, right? He's part of the Funky Bunch. And what is he does Hanes, doesn't he? He does some kind of underwear commercial. If you're an underwear model, bro, let me tell you something. You're pretty fit.
Sure.
Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
David Beckham, you and your wife, Victoria, can't have everything. Chill. Is Marky Mark still cool? He's done some good movies.
I like Mark Wahlberg. He's got a movie out right now about him and a dog.
I love dogs. Big fan of dogs.
So maybe you'd like this movie.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing it. And then David Beckham, who now is having a little feud with Mark Wahlberg, goes out there and then drops a impromptu Spice Girls on his streaming. The Spice Girls got together and did a little impromptu show, private show for him, and he's out there. That's kind of one up in Mark Wahlberg though, because Mark Wahlberg was part of the Funky Bunch, but he can't get the Spice Girls all together like Beckham can. And Beckham is a real pro athlete, where Mark Wahlberg played Vinny Papala in a movie. Mm-hmm. Which one do you think's got more clout? I would say actually it's Beckham. Bend him like Beckham.
That's right.
But I kind of like Mark Wahlberg, I think. Don't really know much about him. I think they're both underwear models, too. If you're both underwear models, y'all probably shouldn't go to war. Kind of messes up people's, visual images. You want to see Mark Wahlberg and David Beckham rolling around in undies fighting over supremacy? You're shaking your head yes. You know that, right?
John, I'm not listening. I'm trying to read up on this Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian thing. I don't understand it.
On the other side, we're going to find out why.
No, we're not going to find out because I have been reading this. I have no idea what they're finding out. Literally, this whole story I'm reading is like, we're going to explain the whole Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian feud for you. And the entire thing is like about things that Kanye West has done to make Taylor Swift mad. And just the fact that Kim Kardashian was married to Kanye West. Like, I don't know. I don't make any sense. I read like half it. Don't care anymore. Like, I mean, I lost completely. This is how you know it's a bad story. When I was so interested before to know what happened, I've read half of it. I'm not interested anymore. I mean, they made me lose interest.
Do you care?
Thanks, USA
Today.
Today.
Do you like one or better than the other, though? This is the important. If you were going to be stuck on an island with one, Kim Kardashian or Taylor Swift, who are you going to be stuck with?
Why do I have to be stuck on an island with them, John? Can I not just, like, if I had to go visit one of them? Or, like, if I had to... Listen,
stuck on an island.
Brett,
that's the rule.
Brett always does the thing where he says, if you're at a mall, on one end of the mall, Taylor Swift signing autographs, on the other end of the mall, Kim Kardashian signing autographs. Which one would you go to? Why do I got to be stuck on it? Because I think both are annoying. So I don't want to be stuck on an island with either.
Well, if you're stuck on an island, at least Taylor Swift can hold a tune and sing you some music or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not good for just one thing. She can sing.
Kim Kardashian's a lawyer, though. Maybe if we got there, if we got stuck on the island,
I know what's wrong with our
some
legal
reason,
system.
she could like give me a settlement or something.
Lord have mercy.
I'll side with Kim.
All right, I'll go with Tay-Tay.
All right, so we're feuding now.
On the other side, though, we're giving bets. I hope we make a lot of money. It's a beautiful Monday. Don't touch the dial. Sports 56 98.5 FM.
Be sure to follow us at Sports 56 WHBQ on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to watch live video of our shows, stay up to date with station events, and have chances to win prizes. Don't miss out on anything that's going on. Follow us at Sports 56 WHBQ.
Looking for sports in all the wrong places? Try the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland Town Square. Fun, friendly, exciting, and comfortable with wall-to-wall TVs for all your favorite games, 24 taps for all your favorite beers, including NA and local craft beers, and an in-front-of-the-wall full bar for all your other favorite beverages, including a full wine list. Add in an upscale menu, patio seating, daily specials, and events, and you found all your sports in the one right place. The Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland Town Square, Highway 70.
Looking for an engagement ring that'll really knock her socks off? You need to be at Genesis Diamonds.
It's such a privilege at Genesis Diamonds for us to work with the world's finest designers, to be able to offer brands like Tacori and Verragio, and we're excited to be able to give you something nobody else can.
Genesis Vice President David Cooper.
The craftsmanship, the detail, the quality, the individuality is bar none better than anything else.
Genesis has been selected as an exclusive provider for every top designer from New York and California, with over 4,000 rings to choose from. And if that's not enough, they can create something that's truly one of a kind.
We can custom craft you literally anything you can imagine. We have the capabilities to realize any dream you have. Things that other stores may call new, we've been doing for 3, 4, and even 5 years already.
So don't settle for a ring with a stale design or with inferior craftsmanship. Let Genesis help you get the look, the quality, and the value you deserve.
I'm David Cooper from Genesis Diamonds, and I'm excited to see you in our showroom.
On Poplar at Perkins Extended.
Bartlett Small Engine has been serving quality power equipment since 1970. They have a full line of power equipment, parts, and services for most makes and models. Bartlett Small Engines has the best brands in the power tool industry, and they're all American made. Bartlett Small Engine is your can-do store. 6780 Summer Avenue. Call 901-386-9779.
Bartlett Small Engine has free pickup and delivery both at your home and curbside for lawnmowers, blowers, edgers, and any small engine. Call 901-386-9779.
Together, let's drive. Hey, everybody, want to get charged up? Come out here to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch. Test drive one of these new EV Blazers. They're nice. I mean, it's like riding into the future with these. And it's still Chevy truck season. All the Silverados are financing down to 2.9 for 72 months and thousands in cash and trade. New Equinox and Trailblazers with 1.9 financing. No payments for 90 days. And your good credit deserves it. Want pre-owned? Everything you want fun is here. Ram trucks, Jeeps, Tahoes, Suburbans, Traverse with the third row seating. If it's not here, ask Kevin or Jeff and they'll find it for you. Military, teachers, college students, healthcare, you get an extra $500 bonus. Where are you going for graduation, Mother's Day, spring and summer road trips? Better yet, what are you driving? Get it at All-Star Chevy. Remember, it's not South Haven, not Mount Moriah, Bartlett, or Carterville. It's got to be Olive Branch, people. So come out to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch today or go to allstarautogroup.com.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there, providing hot meals, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding.
To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Is your wife asking you to stop eating junk food? Well, we have you covered at Humdinger's. It's quick and it's healthy, and most important, it tastes amazing. With many choices from salmon salad to rainbow trout and grilled asparagus. Come visit us for lunch at Humdinger's, 6300 Poplar Avenue. So good, Coach Penny eats with us weekly. Don't forget, Humdinger's offers full-service catering for weddings, social events, or your corporate lunches. You can call 901-260-8292 to find out more.
But you gotta be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio.
John, I got to throw something out before we get out of here.
Throw it out, bro.
The Yankees and the Athletics are playing right now, and Aaron Boone got ejected in the first inning.
Damn.
And so he's arguing something, and the home plate ump, I don't know who it was, takes off his mask and says, "Say one more word and you're out of here." So Aaron Boone gives him a thumbs up, says, "I'm not saying anything else." He's just sitting there. So ump puts his mask back on. We're getting back to play. A fan sitting in the first row right behind Aaron Boone chirps something at the ump. Ump takes his mask off, turns over to Aaron Boone and says, "Get out of here. You're done." And Aaron Boone's like, "I didn't say anything. That was somebody up here." He goes, "I don't care. Get the hell out of here."
That is awesome.
I mean, that's like the worst way to get thrown out.
That's
so funny
as hell. That fan, does he, like, since it's in New York, is that fan getting booed by all the other people around him?
He got to. I mean, I think banned for life should be.
No. Calm down. I think it's hilarious. That's awesome.
Oh, it's great.
All right, well, I do have a baseball play today. We talked about how well the Reds have been playing, right?
Yeah.
We also have to know that the Phillies won 6 straight.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
And Rangers on the mound, and I'm talking about Ranger Suarez. And I just trust him right now more than the young Hunter Green, who is electric, wild at sometimes. And I trust this Phillies team to get a hold of Hunter Green. And I think Ranger Suarez and that defense behind the Phillies are going to be the difference. I'm rocking with the Phillies tonight in the NBA. All I'm doing is in-line gambling on the NBA. Especially if I see first 5 minutes of the first quarter, that line, that total jumps up over by 10 points, then I'm going under, getting a little bit of value, because it always comes back to the mean. Now, I'm going to also tell you a little something, people out there. The weather's beautiful, and if you want to be beautiful, go to 901 Aesthetics. That's where beauty meets wellness. They have weight loss treatments. Hey, Tom Brady gets Botox. They do Botox. You want to look beautiful? They got it. They got weight loss, laser hair removal, testosterone replacement therapy. They got it all. That's 901 Aesthetics. That's my time. Peace.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Are you aware? It's patio season. Family Leisure sure is. That's why they have factory direct pricing on swimming pools, spas, and even, yes, patio furniture. Yes, sir, it's indeed patio season. So come by Family Leisure and check out all the brand new 2024 patio furniture sets. And with patio season here, you know that pool season will be here before you even know it. So buy now to get in line for your pool installation and get pre-season pricing. Plus, you could save $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, even up to $5,000 on all spas and swim spas. Family Leisure has got special pricing on all in-stock saunas, theater seating, pool tables, and even outdoor kitchens. I love it when it's patio season.